Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 mod spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Barstool Games mod, which is being made by the white collar players in conjunction with the Fallout 4 New Vegas project. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is currently Blackjack as a playable game here in Fallout 4, but eventually the mod makers do hope to add in all of the same bar games that we had back in New Vegas, from Blackjack to Caravan and more. And that makes me so very happy, as I cannot tell you how much time I spent in New Vegas playing all those various games in the casinos. I won and subsequently lost a whole lot of caps doing that, and I love the idea of these being brought in to Fallout 4. Now there's a couple of ways about how you can do it. You can either come to a bar in the world, such as us being here right now in the Dugout Inn, and find someone in the bar who will play with you. Now here in the Dugout Inn, that person is called Harry, and they're usually hanging out around here. There we are. There is Harry, and we can talk to him, and unfortunately this isn't voiced right now. Hopefully someone will add in a voice down the road, but he will give you information about what he can play. So if we ask him what games we can play, he'll tell you that, well, he only knows Blackjack. And of course, as I said, right now Blackjack is the only card game in this mod. So what we can actually do is actually ask him how to play Blackjack, but I'm gonna assume you guys have played Blackjack before at some point in your life, so all we need to do is hit 2 here to say, sure, let's play. And this will bring us into a card table after a just short little load. There we go, and we will play Blackjack. And oh, I love this game. It's one of my favorite card games. And so as you can see, we have our interface here, a stack of cards up in the upper right hand corner. In the lower left, we do have our current score, our bet, our current caps, and if we've gotten any earnings. And then along the bottom, we will have contextual things that we can do depending on what's going on. So right now we can accept the minimum bet of 5 caps, or we can increase it with W, decrease it with S, or use A and D to switch between the minimum and maximum bet, or if we don't feel like gambling, we can just hit tab to leave. But let's accept that right now, and we did the maximum bet here, so let's see what cards we do get. A 9 and an 8. Oh, that's actually pretty good. If we hit, we'll probably lose, so let's just stand. And hey, I am the winner. There we go. I did beat him. I had the better hand. So I have, of course, made 50 caps. Now we can, as you can see down at the bottom, play again by hitting E, or leave with our current earnings. Now I'm just going to play another quick hand real quick, just so you guys can see the game in action, and you can, keep going for as long as you like until you've burnt through all your caps or won everything. Oh boy, I actually got the same, well, not quite the same. No, I had a 9 and an 8 last time, didn't I? And he had the Jack and the Queen. For a moment, I thought the mod was glitching on me, but I was just incorrectly thinking things. You know what, let's just hit for the heck of it to show how everything works, and well, we were the loser, and as you can see, my earnings have now gone down to 0 since I bet 50, and well, I won 50 earlier. So let's now leave out of this and take a look at what else we can do with this new NPC. And like I said, you should find these sorts of NPCs around the wasteland in areas like bars. Now, for the moment, it's only in the Commonwealth. They do plan to add patches down the road for the various DLCs, but right now we just have these guys in the Commonwealth. But what we can also ask him is if he does sell anything. So let's select that now, and he is a functional merchant, and he'll sell two things: a deck of cards and a how-to-play pamphlet. So if you don't know the various card games that'll be on offer, you can buy a how-to packet right here. So let's buy ourselves one of those and also buy a deck of cards. Now, why we want this deck of cards is so we can actually build our own blackjack table in our settlements. That means you don't have to travel somewhere in the world to find a person to play. You can just play whenever you want. So there we go. Let's buy ourselves one of each and accept the trade. And let's go take a quick look at that pamphlet first and foremost so that you guys can see that. And actually, I haven't looked at it yet myself. So let us head down and, oh, I remembered how awful my miscellaneous category is. Will I ever see it? Oh, there it is. How to play blackjack. Oh, thank crap I didn't pass it. So there we go, just a simple text document here about how to play. So again, if you don't know how to play 21, you can, find out here. Very nice. Now, one thing I should mention as I do... Ooh, can we fast travel from here? I always forget. Nope, can't. We are actually going to go over to the home plate, since it's quite near here, to actually show off how to build this. But one thing I'll talk about while we're on our way there is how you do get the ability to build the blackjack table, because you can't just buy the deck of cards. You actually have to go and find a magazine out in the world. And it's pretty simple. I've got some recorded footage here of me finding it earlier. Now you just need to go into Concord, and before hitting the Museum of Freedom, you just need to turn a left and head into the Concord Speakeasy. Inside this speakeasy, right in front of you pretty much on the, I guess, bar there, or counter, is the magazine. And that magazine will allow you to build your own blackjack table. And with that explanation out of the way, I've been able to walk all the way here to our player home. And so we just need to head into the workshop mode. And to make our blackjack table, we just need to go to furniture, then over to tables, and it's the first one. Now, as you can see, it is actually, in fact, a poker table, or a pool table, rather, sorry. So I hope that eventually we do get added in some actual custom tables. But you know what? I can deal with a pool table for blackjack for now. And as you can see, our requirement is that Barstool Games weekly magazine that we found already, which gives us a perk, and then cloth, wood, plastic, rubber, steel, a deck of cards, which we just bought, and 2,000 bottle caps. Basically, these bottle caps are there to, settle up the debts, etc. for anyone playing, is, I guess, the reasoning. So there we are, we can just build that, and we now have a blackjack table, which is really a pool table, but again, we'll ignore that. Hopefully they do add in a real one down the road. And we just need to activate it. And as you can see, the goal of this game is to get as close to 21 without going bust. So would we like to play yes or no? Of course, I'm gonna hit yes there. And once again, we fade to black and are brought to our blackjack table there. There we go. Wonderful. Now, it's one of those things I wish we actually had so that you had to have people around it to play, because basically we're just playing blackjack against an AI. And who knows, maybe that'll come in time. But for right now, I'm just happy that there is a blackjack in the game as is, because it's just fun. And I cannot wait until these modders add in... Wow, I got the same hand again. These modders add in the various other games from Fallout New Vegas. It'll be really cool to be able to play Caravan once again. I really liked that game, and was so sad when it wasn't in Fallout 4. I mean, why take that out? It was just cool. And to see that again would be pretty fun. But for now, we do have blackjack at the very least, and ooh, that's a decent hand there. We will stand. What the heck? And we win. I made my money back and I'm down to 0 again. Lovely. So let's just leave out of there. But yeah, that's the Barstool Games mod. A little bit, you know, small at the moment with just the singular game, but I do love that we have it in here and that we can build it at settlements, but also when exploring the world, find bars scattered around that will have a player inside willing to play you a hand, and that is just cool. So if you'd like to download this mod for yourself, and I would definitely recommend that you do, you can take a look at the link in the description as usual. And I actually should mention that a prerequisite for the mod is the Fallout 4 script extender, so sadly this will never come to consoles unless they can figure out a way to do it without the script extender. But for now you will need that, and with that installed you shouldn't have any problem installing Barstool Games. So do go check it out, have fun, enjoy playing some Blackjack, and hopefully one day poker, caravan, etc. That's going to be it for today. I hope you all have enjoyed this episode, and of course that you do come back for the next. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one!